A very good afternoon to class 12th. I welcome you back in the next topic of retirement, and this is the last part of retirement, case 4 regarding adjustment of capital. So note down with me, it's an important topic and then important adjustments, how we do the adjustments after when the partner retire. Okay, adjustment number 4, and you can also say that it's case 4 regarding adjustments of partner. तो हम आज केस 4 करने वाले हैं and the heading of the case 4 is when the retiring partner is paid in cash. When the retiring partner is paid in cash, is paid in cash, जब हम retiring partner को cash में pay करते हैं, when the retiring partner is paid in cash brought in by remaining partner, brought in by remaining partners, जो हम रिटायरिंग पार्टनर को कैश पे कर रहे हैं वो कौन लाएगा? बाय द कंटिन्यूइंग पार्टनर और वी से रिमेनिंग पार्टनर. And also capital is to be adjusted, and also capital is to be adjusted, और हमें कैपिटल एडजस्ट करनी है. ऑल्सो कैपिटल टू बी एडजस्टेड एंड ऑल्सो लीव अ डिजायर्ड कैश इन बैंक बैलेंस. कैपिटल इज टू बी एडजस्टेड एंड ऑल्सो लीव अ डिजायर्ड कैश ओब्लिक बैंक बैलेंस. तो आपको कुछ कैश या बैंक बैलेंस छोड़ना पड़ेगा विच इज मेंशन इन द क्वेश्चन. तो नोट डाउन दिस वन is a case 4. इससे पहले हम तीन केस कर चुके हैं regarding adjustment of continuing partner in case of retirement. So here is when the retiring partner is paid in cash brought in by remaining partners, and also capital is to be adjusted and also leave a desired cash and bank balance. Now this line will be clear ठीक है when we solve the question. जब आप क्वेश्चन सॉल्व करोगे आपको समझ में आएगा. But the meaning of this thing is we have to रिटायरिंग पार्टनर को हम कैश पे करें और कैश पे करने के बाद फर्म के पास कुछ कैश या बैंक बैलेंस बचना चाहिए व्हिच इज मेंशन इन द क्वेश्चन. तो नोट डाउन मी हाउ वी सॉल्व दिस. स्टेप 1, फर्स्ट थिंग इज वी नीड टू फाइंड टोटल कैपिटल, एंड टोटल कैपिटल कैन बी फाइंड. टोटल कैपिटल इज इक्वल टू combined adjusted capital of remaining partner, combined adjusted capital of remaining partners is combined adjusted capital of remaining partners as well as, and also capital is to be adjusted. First thing, combined adjusted of remaining partners plus amount payable to retiring partner, amount payable to retiring partner. Note down the step with me so that when we solve the question it becomes easy for us. Amount payable to retiring partner at required or desired cash balance, required cash oblique बैंक बैलेंस. हमें कितना बैंक बैलेंस चाहिए, कितना हमें छोड़ के रखना है. जैसे required cash and bank balance, we also say that desired cash or bank balance less. We say we have to less what is the existing cash and bank balance we have. Existing cash and bank balance. Now we need to subtract what is the existing cash and bank balance we already have, जो हमें बैलेंस शीट में गिवन होगा. We need to subtract existing cash and bank balance. Step 2 is the first step. We find the capital of the continuing partner. Step 2, divide the above capital in new ratio. Divide the above capital, जो हम पे capital आएगी, we need to divide the above capital in new ratio. Okay, and the step 3 is common. Okay, Step 3, any surplus of deficiency. Any surplus or deficiency, कोई भी surplus है या deficiency है, is to be adjusted, not through current account, because we are leaving the cash balance. So any surplus deficiency is to be adjusted through cash account only. Through cash account only. Now this is an important part. Remember this thing. कोई भी इस केस में कोई भी डेफिशिएंसी होगी, वो सरप्लस किसी पार्टनर को लाना है, is to be adjusted through cash account, not through current account, because we are paying through cash. हम रिटायरिंग पार्टनर को कैश में पे कर रहे हैं, okay, and we leave a desired cash balance. So whatever deficiency or surplus is to be there in the question is to be adjusted through cash account. I hope it's clear. Now note down this step. The case 4, when the retiring partner is paid in cash brought in by remaining partner, and also capital is to be adjusted and also leave a desired cash and bank balance. Okay, now we solved some question that for this purpose we are doing question number 53 from T.S. Grewal. We are doing question number 53 from T.S. Grewal. Already send you a snapshot of this. This we are doing question number 53 from T.S. Grewal, and the question state that X, Y, Z are partners. The three partners are there, X, Y, Z, and they are sharing in the ratio of 5:3:2. Okay, now the balance sheet is given, and the balance sheet part says that the balance sheet as on 31st March 2019 is mentioned here. So I will show you a question. The balance sheet of X, Y, and Z. Here, the three partners, the balance sheet of X, Y, and Z is mentioned here. Creditors 50,000. Here I'm showing you the question now. The question says that the three partners X, Y, and Z, okay, who share profits in the ratio of 5:3:2. Okay, the creditors is given 50,000, employees provident fund 10,000, profit and loss account which is given the balance sheet is 85,000, capital accounts is given X 40,000, 62,000 and 33,000, and total of capital is 1,35,000. Similarly, cash in bank is given 40,000, debtors 1 lakh, stock 80,000, fixed asset 60,000. It makes the capital 2,80,000. Now there certain adjustments are given in the question. They say that X retired on 1st April 2019. Y and Z decide to share profits in future in the ratio of 3:2, and the other terms of retirement were: goodwill of the firm is valued at 80,000, fixed assets are to be depreciated to 57,500, make a provision for doubtful debt at 5% debtors, a liability for claim included in creditors for rupees 10,000 is settled at rupees 8,000. The amount to be paid to X and Y, amount to be paid to X by Y and Z in such a way that their capital are in proportion to their profit share ratio, and leave a balance of rupees 15,000 in their bank account. So here you need to mention, you need to leave a balance of rupees 15,000. I hope the question is clear. We are talking the question number 53. Perfect. Okay. Now, I hope the question is clear, is visible for all of you. We are talking the question number 53. Now, this is the question now. First, we need to prepare the revaluation account. So, first we will discuss the revaluation account now. Okay, make the format of revaluation account. Credit side, debit side, we write particular amount in rupees, particulars amount in rupees. And here the first thing is they say that fixed assets are to be depreciated to 57,500. हमारी fixed asset depreciate होगी कितनी होगी 57,500 and the old value of fixed asset is given 60,000. It means depreciation of rupees 2,500 is here. We write two fixed assets 2,500 because fixed asset is decreased by 2,500. The old value of fixed asset is 60,000 and is depreciated to rupees 57,500. Next is we need to make a provision for doubtful debt, 5% debtors. We write to provision for doubtful debt. Now how we make the provision for doubtful debt? It says that make a provision for doubtful debt 5% debtors and debtor amount is 1 lakh. So it's coming 5,000. I hope this part is clear to all of you. Next is, it's mentioned here, a liability for claim including creditors for rupees 10,000 is settled at rupees 8,000. Means एक liability थी 10,000 की, आपने उसको 8,000 में settle कर दिया. It means we write is a benefit for the firm. हमें अब 2,000 rupees कम पे करना है. तो we write by creditors 2,000 because profit of 2,000 rupees is here. Now here, no other transactions here. 7,500. We write 7,500. The firm bear a loss of rupees 5,500. So we write by loss 5,500 and it's to be bear by X, Y and Z in their old ratio. And the old ratio of X, Y and Z is 5:3:2. So it's coming, divide 5,500 into 5 by 10, 3 by 10 and 2 by 10. It's coming 2750, 1650, 1650 and 1100. If you divide 2750, 1650 and 1000 or 1100, okay, the firm is bearing loss of 5,500. That's how we prepare the revaluation account. Please write the format first. It's important part. We have to write particular amount in rupees particular. So here the firm is suffering a loss of rupees 5,500 and the 5,500 is need to be divided between all partners, obviously all partners in case of retirement in their old ratio. Is that clear? Now we need to prepare partners capital account. I hope you understood. सबको रिवैल्यूएशन बनाना आ गया. I hope that. Next part is partners capital account. So for this I need to rub the board. Okay. Partners capital account. There are three partners. X, Y and Z. Here's X, Y and Z. Now before you do the working first, which you already did first one, X, Y, Z. Here's partners capital account. Now this working note we have to do before making the revaluation account also. Now working note 1 is, first prepare the working note, calculation of new profit share ratio. Okay, you know that the old ratio is given 5:3:2. Okay, now and then they are solid, the new ratio is given 3:5. Now first thing is you need to find the gaining ratio. Okay, and the new ratio says that first thing is there are three partners X, Y and Z and their old ratio is 5:3:2. X retired, तो हमने X को मार्क कर दिया, X retired हो रहा है. Now Y, Z. So you know that the formula of gaining ratio is new minus old. तो X retired हो गया, X से कोई मतलब नहीं है. Y new ratio is 3/5 minus 3/10 and the Z ratio is 2/5 minus 2/10. Now calculate the gaining ratio between Y and Z. Now 3 by 5 minus 3 by 10 is coming, you can show 3 by 10, 6 minus 3 is coming 3 by 10, and this 4 minus 2 is 2 by 10. So the gaining ratio is 3:2. So they are gaining in the ratio of 3:2. 3:2 is the gaining ratio, and you know that 3:2 is the new ratio as well. Okay, I hope it's clear. First thing is gaining ratio. Now this is a working note 1. Next is working note 2. We need to calculate the goodwill. I hope this part is clear to everyone. This is a working note first. Next is working note 2. We need to calculate the goodwill. This is working note second. Calculation of goodwill. You need to calculate calculation of goodwill. Okay. Now, X, you know the entire X share is in the firm is 5 by 10, and the firm goodwill is given 80,000. It means X share will be 40,000. Okay. Now, you know that XYZ are 3 partners. The whole firm goodwill is 80,000 and X share is 5 by 10. It means coming 40,000. This 40,000 X will get from Y and Z. So in the gaining ratio, we pass the entry Y's capital account debit, Z's capital account debit to X capital account. So X will get a goodwill of rupees 40,000, and it's 40,000 which is payable by Y and Z in their gaining ratio. And you know that you just find gaining ratio is 3:2. It means Y will pay 24,000 and Z will pay 16,000. I hope this part is clear to everyone. This is a working note 2 regarding calculation of goodwill. Okay, now we solve the partner's capital account. The first thing is given the question, opening balances. This credit side, this one debit side. Whenever partner's capital increases, always credited. When it decreases, always debited. We write particulars over here. Right, first thing, by opening balances. So we write by balance broke down, which is given the question 40,000, 62,000, 40,000, 62,000 and 33,000. I hope this part is clear to everyone. Next, the profit and loss account is given the balance sheet 85,000. We write by profit and loss account, which is given the liability side. It means वो profit है, and that profit is to be divided between old partner. क्योंकि retiring partner will say there's a profit that belongs to last year, and last year I was in a business. Okay, I'm retiring this end of this year. तो last year मैंने पूरी मेहनत की है, उसमें मेरा भी हिस्सा है. That's why the old profit is divided between all partners or old partners in their old ratio. That's given, profit is given 85,000. We divide 42,500. X will get 42,500. Then we calculate Y share is 25,500. So we write 25,500. And if you check this thing, it's coming 17,000. Z share will come 17,000. I hope this part is clear to everyone. Next is goodwill. We just calculate it by X capital account, by Y capital account, Y will pay by Z capital account. So Y will pay to X 24,000 and Z will pay 16,000, and the effect is applicable here. We write to X capital. Y capital will decrease by 24,000 because he pays share of goodwill, and Z capital will be debited by 16,000. So I hope this part is clear. This is regarding treatment of goodwill. Is there any other information given the question? We need to check first. Okay. Now next is revaluation losses there. So we write to a revaluation loss, which is loss need to bear by all partner. तो रिवैल्यूएशन जो लॉस था is coming 2750, 1650 as excess 2750, 1650 and 1100. This is a revaluation loss. Now here, in point term में हमने whatever transaction which is given the question we already finish it. अब ध्यान से क्वेश्चन को, सबसे पहले we need to settle y. हमें y को कितना पे करना है? तो first we do the calculation of y. Now before that check, is there any other transaction we miss it out? ऐसी कोई transaction तो नहीं जो हमने miss कर दी हो? Okay, no. So we need to do the total first. हम x को पहले करते हैं क्योंकि because x is retiring, तो x को कितना पैसा देना है we need to find out, and then we prepare another working note regarding adjustments. This is a very simple part. Once you know the concept, it becomes easier for you to understand the question. To understand the question first, you need to understand the concept. Okay, so y total is 62,000 plus 25,500. This is coming 87,500. Okay, it's 87,500. Now how much we need to pay y? Sorry, x is retiring, so we need to find x first. Sorry, by mistake I take the y. X is retiring, so x is coming 40,000 plus 42,500 plus 24,000 plus 16,000 is coming 1,22,500. 1,22,500. So we write here 1,22,500. Now how much you're paying in cash? We write to cash account. So 1,22,500 minus 2,750. 1,22,500 minus 2,750 is coming 1,19,750. So we're paying 1,19,750 in cash to X. I hope this part is clear. हमें X को कितना पे करना है? So we are paying in cash. It's mentioned in the question. It's mentioned in the adjustment. कि whatever the X amount will be paid in cash. And ये amount किसको लेके आनी है? Y and Z को. Now we will do capital adjustment after that. I hope this part is clear. How much we need to pay to X? हमें X को cash में कितना pay कर रहे हैं? That's coming 1,19,750. Okay, now adjustment part. Adjustment of capital. Now we say the adjustment of capital. Here, now first understand them and then you note down. First is adjustment of capital. So how we do the adjustment? Now Y and Z are partners. Okay, so first find the adjusted capital of Y and Z in rough. आप पहले Y की कैपिटल निकालिए, then Z की how much amount adjusted capital. And मैंने आपको जो शुरू में लिखाया था the terms regarding step 1 total capital is equal to combined adjusted capital of remaining partner. चेक करिए जो सबसे पहले मैंने आपको लिखा था step 4 में case 4 में regarding adjustment capital. They mentioned the same. उसमें mention था we need to find the total capital and total capital can be find the combined adjusted capital of remaining partner. So first we need to find the combined adjusted capital of remaining partner. Now if we check, okay, combined adjusted capital of remaining partner is excess y 62,500 plus 22,500 25,500 minus 24,000 minus 1,650 and do it in rough is coming, the capital of y is coming 61,850. And if you do a total of Z 33 plus 17 is 50,000 minus 16,000 minus 1,100, so it's coming 32,900 plus amount payable. How much amount we are paying to X? We are paying 1,19,750. Now is the capital of Y, is the capital of Z, and the amount payable to X. हम कितना amount pay कर रहे हैं? Amount payable to X to the retiring partner. Then I told you plus required cash. How much cash we required? So we require the cash of rupees 15,000. हमारे पास 15,000 हमेशा बैलेंस बचना चाहिए. Is mentioned question. And how much existing cash we have? If you check in the balance sheet, we have an existing cash of rupees. We have an existing cash of rupees 32,000. Okay, now some people say that it's 40,000, which is given the question, but the liability, the creditor is settled for 8,000. The creditors we are settled. Here's the creditors. We settled for 8,000. तो कैश कितना बचा हमारे पास? तो कैश बचा है 32,000. is an important part. There are lot many students make some mistake in that. They say, sir, their cash balance of 40,000 is there in the question. जो हम पे cash balance given है question में वो 40,000 है. But the adjustment number D, they say that a liability for claim including creditors for 10,000 is settled at 8,000. तो एक liability, एक creditors में एक liability claim था जिसको हमने तुरंत पे कर दिया. ओके, तो हमने कितना पे किया? क्रेडिटर्स से हमारे पास, हमने इसको तुरंत पे कर दिया 8,000 में. तो हाउ मच कैश वी हैव? वी हैव अ क्रेडिटर्स इंक्लूड था. ओके, हमने 40,000 से 8,000 रुपीज कैश पे कर चुके हैं. तो हाउ मच कैश बैलेंस वी हैव? वी हैव अ कैश बैलेंस ऑफ रुपीज 32,000 नाउ. ओके, thus we need to subtract. I hope this part is clear. Now check again in case you find any problem. They mention the same. A liability for claim including creditors for 10,000 is settled for 8,000. तो हमने कैश में से 8,000 यूज कर लिया है टू पे द क्रेडिटर्स. हमने कैश में से 8,000 रुपीज को यूज कर लिया है. तो हाउ मच कैश वी हैव लेफ्ट नाउ? 32,000. ओके, तो here we write then minus 32,000. Now thus we find the adjusted capital with the help of this. Okay, so 61,850 plus 32,900. How we get 61,850? Is the capital of Y. Oh, sorry, it's a adjusted capital of Y. 32,900 is the adjusted capital of Z. And 11,9750 amount payable to retiring partner. 15,000 is the required balance we require. And 32,000 minus Y, we subtract minus 32,000 is the existing cash we have. So if we divide these things coming 1,97,500. If we add them, it's coming 1,97,500. Now step second says that divide the above capital in new ratio, and the new ratio of Y and Z is given. The capital of Y is new ratio 3/5 and 2/5. The Y capital is coming 1,97,500 into 3:2. It means that 3/5 and 2/5 is coming 1,18,500. So Y is coming 1,18,500 and Z is coming 1,97,500 into 2/5 is coming 79,000. Now again, now how we get X and Y capital? 1,97,500 into 2/5 is for X and is for Y. So X, Y capital, Y and Z. X is retiring partner. So Y capital is coming 11,8500 and Z capital is coming 17,000. So we write here to balance CD is the new capital now 1,18,500. 1,18,500 for Y and 79,000 for Z. Now there are two methods how we find the balancing now. Who is bringing and who is paying in cash. Now if you add them, if you add them, you can able to find out, okay, the capital of Y and Z. So it means that X we need to pay 11,9750. Okay, now how we do the balancing part? It's an important term. We solve almost almost 90% of the question, but there are not many students make some mistake over here. I hope this part is clear. Now listen carefully. Listen very carefully. You understand the term. Now here, if you know that Y and Z, we need to consider the Y and Z. Y, the adjusted capital of Y is 61,850. लेकिन Y को लेके कितना आना है? If you check, हमने निकाला था Y need to bring 11,8500. 11,8500. It means इसे कुछ कैश और लाना पड़ेगा to make its capital equal to 11,850. I hope this part is clear. Okay. अभी क्या है? Now check again. As per the adjustment y as per adjusted capital, y की जो capital है is coming 61,850, but as per the new agreement y should bring 11,8500. It means y need to bring more cash. Similarly, if you check, Jet need to bring 79,000 as a new capital and is bringing only 3,200, so he need to also bring cash. Now how much cash we need to bring? We need to subtract it first, then we do the total part. So it's coming, y need to bring 56,650, 56,650, and Jet need to bring 46,100 more cash. Now that's how we do it. Now we do a total. Now check again and solve this part. Now check again, solve this part. First thing is the capital of x. Okay, the x need to bring, y need to bring 56,650. That's coming 62,000 plus 25,500 plus 56,650 is coming 1,44,150. It's coming 1,44,150. Now we need 54,000. This 11,850. Okay, this coming 1,44,150. 1,44,150. Now similarly, find for Jet. It's 50,000 plus 46,100, 96,100, 96,100. Now this part is clear. The adjustment part is clear to everyone. We need to check again. Minus 16,700. Okay, 17,000. So I hope this part is clear to everyone. Now check again. It means that y की जो अभी adjust capital is coming 61,850, but as per the agreement he need to bring 1,18,500. It means x को अपनी capital equal करने के लिए कितना लाना पड़ेगा? Is coming 56,650. And the same way, now Jet need to how much? Jet need to bring 46,100 to make his capital equal to the as per the new agreement. Okay, here. So we check it. हमारा आंसर वही आ रहा है. हमने check भी कर लिया. This how we check it. Okay, you can do the this is called the concept and this is called the balancing. So I hope you understand the concept. The y and Jet adjusted capital is 61,850 and 3,200. As per the new agreement, y need to bring 1,18,500. It means that y को 56,650 और cash लेके आना है. Similarly, Jet की जो adjusted capital is coming 32,900. But as per the new agreement, Jet need to bring 79,000. It means he need to bring 46,100 more. So they are bringing in cash. It's mentioned here, whatever the adjusted capital. In case 4 and case 3, I told you before also, whenever the adjustment comes, it can be done through cash account, not through current account. तो जो भी adjustment हमारी होती है, हमको adjust करनी पड़ती है, इस केस में through cash account. Now, I hope this part is clear. Note down this one. Next term is, we preparing the balance sheet, and before preparing the balance sheet, I will tell you how we match the cash account. So I am telling you, is cash account. Preparing cash account is not compulsory over here, but need to check it how we balance the cash account also, because they say that you have to leave 15,000 cash balance. Okay, we are preparing the bank cash at bank account. The first thing is opening balance. To balance breakdown, we have a cash balance of rupees 40,000. Now is that clear? First thing is given the balance sheet. The cash balance of 40,000. How much we pay to creditors? The first thing, we pay creditors. हमने creditors को 8,000 rupees pay कर दिए. तो we write by creditors 8,000 जो हमने cash में pay कर दिया. Now here, how much Y will bring, Y कितना कैश लेके आया? तो we write 2Y's capital. How much Z will bring? We write 2Z capital. Now if you check the capital account, it's mentioned here, Y need to bring 56,650, 56,650, and Z need to bring 46,100 as in cash to make their capital in proportionate. Okay, this means 40,000 is the opening balance, Y need to bring 56,650, Z need to bring 46,100, and how much we are paying to X? We write by X capital. हम X को कितना पे कर रहे थे? Now we are paying to X 1,19,750. So we write here 1,19,750. Now here the cash account will be, the cash account is a real account. Okay. Now when we pay the cash account, whenever the cash increases, it will be debited. Whenever the cash decreases, it will be credited. So here, from where the firm gets cash, firm के पास cash कहाँ से है? The firm is getting cash 40,000 as the opening balance. Y need to bring 56,650 in make to the capital proportionate. Z is going to bring 46,100. By creditors को हम 8,000 rupees पे कर रहे हैं cash में, it's mentioned here. X को हम पे कर रहे हैं, X is retiring partner. We are paying 1,19,750. Now add them. That's 40,000 plus 56,650 plus 46,100 is coming 142,750. 1,42,750. Now we need to check. Our bank balance is 15,000. The answer is correct. The 142,750 minus 8,000 and minus 1,19,750 is coming 15,000. Yes. That means whatever the bank balance we maintain, whatever the adjustment we did, is correct. That's how we make the cash account. Now it's not troublesome to make cash account over here. It's only to check your answer, whether you do the capital adjustment in a correct manner or something wrong in it. So I hope you understand this part. Okay, can you make the balance sheet of this question? Because the balance sheet is not asked in the question, but in case you find any difficulty in making the balance sheet, you can do tell me. But I hope you can prepare the balance sheet, because main important part is capital adjustment and the cash account, which we already did. So guys, please take care and stay safe. Work hard, prepare more and more questions. In case you find any difficulty, please do write to me. Take care then.